What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop, so park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, the subscribe button. Also, if you check the link below, you'll see a Patreon account. If you click it, you become a member. All you got to do is try to recommend movies and music and trailers for me to react to, so click that damn link. Now, with that being said, we're here to review You People, which is a 2023 comedy movie written, starring, and produced by Jonah Hill. Well, he's one of the producers. And then also by Kenya Barris, directed by Kenya Barris, who's done Blackish and a bunch of other infamous Black TV shows. The movie stars, obviously, Lauren London, Eddie Murphy, I don't know why I was about to say Charlie Murphy, Nia Long, and a bunch of Jonah Hill and a bunch of other comedians, right? Mike Epps is in here. There's a whole bunch of comedians in here. All right, so quick synopsis. The movie is about Jonah Hill's character, who is a Jewish bachelor named Ezra, who is really tapped in with Black culture. He's all about pop culture. Dude runs a podcast, all of the above, and he's looking for love, right? Looking for love. Anyway, so he's looking for love, and he ends up just randomly running into it with Lauren London's character, with this girl named Amira, right? Her character is a girl named Amira. They end up falling in love, but they quickly find out that both their families are low-key kind of racist against each other's significant others people, right? And they're just trying to figure out how to make this work. It's mostly supposed to be a comedy. I mean, it's supposed to be kind of like a rom-com type thing from retrospect, but at the same time, does it work? Let's get into it. What I liked about it, the soundtrack to the movie had a good soundtrack. You know, there was a nice selection of songs throughout the movie that make your head nod. They did really good with the selection of things, and I noticed that they focused a lot on the Crenshaw area, mostly probably because of Nipsey Hussle, because Lauren London is in this movie, and if you do not know, then Lauren London was the wife of Nipsey Hussle, who was murdered in front of his own store, but. Yeah, so this was her first comeback to the big screen. I was actually surprised to actually see that she returned back. I wasn't sure if she was ever going to come back. So it was nice to see her on the screen. Nia Long, Eddie Murphy. Now, I thought that Eddie Murphy was going to have a bigger role in this movie. Eddie Murphy just wasn't Eddie Murphying in this movie. Like, he didn't really feel like, that typical Eddie Murphy. I don't know if they want his character played a big backseat role. He wasn't really up front and up close and personal. So I kind of felt like that kind of took away from the movie. Jonah Hill, obviously Jonah Hill's going to Jonah Hill. He has the same type of jokes. If you've seen Superbad, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the same type of joking mannerisms. He just brings this certain type of comedic element to all of his movies. It's all the same. It's all formatic. It's all blueprint. It's nothing too obscure. It's nothing original. If you're going into this looking for like some sort of original comedic content, it's not going to be there. This movie is we've seen this repeatedly, especially in Black cinema rom-coms. We don't like to call them that, but they're most of the movies that have to deal with romance in Black cinema, they're rom-coms, but we just don't want to call it that. But anyway, this movie, it was fun, it was entertaining, but that's all I could give it. It didn't do something that that would make it super original. Yes, it has like some social commentary. We do have talks about race relations and interracial couples and the insensitivity to racial relations by Jewish people and white people, etc. Maybe, and we just have all of this social commentary in the movie. And I know that this was supposed to be like the underlining issue of the movie. I get it, but at the same time, it wasn't like I said, it wasn't something. I felt like it was trying to wow me. I felt like it was trying to like speak and convey like a really deep message and deliver it in a way through comedy, but I felt like it just didn't do it. I don't think it did it the way that it thinks it did it. right? When they sat down, they penned this movie, they got it together. I think they were like, yeah, we got something on our hands here. We're gonna make people laugh, we're gonna make people cry, we're gonna make people care, but then at the same time, we're gonna hit them with that message. And I don't think that message was really all that cleverly, placed into this movie. Like, you think of it like product placement, right? When you do product placement, you got to do it right. You got to do it right. You got to make it seem like you're not just like forcing it on the person. Yes, this movie does a very bad job at its product placement. In this, and in hints of product, I mean the message. It is an entertaining movie. It has a few haha moments, but with the amount of characters in this movie that are comedic royalty, you would think this would be a roll on the floor, laugh out loud, kicking your feet, gut busting movie, but it wasn't. Again, maybe it's just I've just become numb to Jonah Hill's types of comedic elements. Maybe Eddie Murphy just ain't funny no more. But I will say this: Mike Epps' character is still funny. Every movie that Mike Epps knows how to make a character funny. Like Mike Epps, his comedy, the way it rolls off of him is always authentic, and it always hits you with a couple giggles. But outside of that, though, I mean, I really don't feel like nobody in this movie really made me like ha ha laugh real hard, like to the point where tears were coming out of my eye. That's what I was kind of expecting from this movie. When you see the cast and you see the like I said, the comedic royalty in a way, you're thinking that you're going to be laughing a lot, and I didn't laugh as much as I thought I would. So, the plot of the movie's well acted, right? For comedians, and the idea of the movie's okay, but it's not something that hasn't been done before. There's been tons of movies where people have gotten together, and because of some sort of issue the parents have with the other person's significant other, it just doesn't work. I mean, the ending was super choreographed. You could call it from a mile away, but at the same time, like, it is what it is. Netflix played it safe with this movie, picking it up based off of it being number one this week. I mean, there's literally nothing to watch in the movie theaters right now. There's nothing to watch on TV right now other than Your Honor, which I'm going to watch tomorrow, and I will be reviewing that on my channel as well. But there's not really much out there that's talk worthy, So I hit you with this, You People. I was thinking that they were going to hit you with that in the movie. They didn't. I was thinking somewhere in this movie they're going to say something about you people, and they're going to be like, what do you mean you people, right? I was waiting for it. It never happened. But anyway, here on the Cinema Chop Shop, we grade movies in three ways. Count them three ways. Either you get bodied and sent to the bowels of hell, and I tell you your movie is basura, homie, or I to give you a big fat meh till it's mediocre, más o menos, mid-grade, mid-range, all that good stuff. Or I say you're spared, and I tell you that your movie is excellent. Go watch it if you have a Netflix account. Go ahead and click that right now. This movie is a big fat meh.
Not quite my tempo.
Not impressed.
But it can be better.
Mediocre.
Meh.
But the TV gave me the impression that...
We said meh. M-E-H. Meh.
Yeah, you heard it, folks. This movie is a big fat meh. And the reason I'm giving it that, because it's not some original movie. And for that movie to have that many comedic geniuses working on it, and for them jokes not to hit that hard, it just, I don't know. You can't have all them damn comedians on there and it just doesn't work in your favor. I should have been on the floor laughing. I should have been having some sort of asthmatic attack. I should have been wheezing, all of the above. But the movie got a couple of chuckles out of me, and that's about it. But that's my review. Let me know if you agree or disagree, whatever the case may be. Drop it in the comments section down below. And you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. Hope you guys have a magnificent day. Adios, homies.